A breakup can feel like physical pain and hurt. Also, even mental hurt can feel like physical pain. And the reason why is sometimes we can suffer in different ways. I know when we put these women on a pedestal, when we choose them first before any of our goals, sometimes we forget. Life gets too good, right? When we're with these women, life just seems to go by very fast. You know what I'm saying? But once y'all break up, the day that she stops texting you, your day becomes longer. You are stuck in your head, overthinking, checking if she's doing any activities on social media, checking all her things, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is. You're seeing if she's texting you. Every text you get, ding, 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 ding. You're seeing if it's her. Every notification you get, every call. You're just wishing it says, my baby, my boo, my sweet thing, my everything. And this is why we do not make women our first priority. And I know that sounds crazy. I don't put my wife first. What? No, you don't. And the reason why is like I just mentioned. Once you break up, or if y'all do break up with the covenant of God, y'all could be forever. But without that, without trust, without bond, without spiritual love and connection, it's going to be hard for you to find that one and to actually trust them and to put them first. This is why you got to put God first, yourself first. And this doesn't mean to be selfish, but it means to make sure that you're hitting your goals. Make sure that you're on top of your things, hitting the gym. Women, once you start dating them, they don't mind if you stop hitting the gym. They don't mind if you slack a little bit. Because why? When they actually started dating you, you actually were the guy that could get a few girls, a few females. But once you stay focused on that one female, once you stay focused on her, you kind of drifted back a little bit. You kind of lost your ways of the game. And then once she cut that noose and let you free, all that pain, all that hurt, all that agony and that anxiety just starts creeping in out of nowhere. You're waking up at night. And just out of nowhere, you're going crazy. You start posting things that make her mad. And what's funny is, it actually makes her disgusted. Not even upsetting, embarrassing that she even dated you, that she even gave you a chance. This is why so many men, we become little boys. We pout, we whine, we act up. We start being manipulous. We need to go into like a certain time period of solitude, being by yourself and healing, learning what happened, going through the process of your emotions. A lot of us, it's hard for us to sit in our own emotions. A lot of us, we can't seem to find peace being by ourselves at home. And why is that? Oh, we always had somebody adjacent to us. We always had somebody to cuddle at night, somebody to spoon with at night time when I was cold. It's currently what? It's currently 34 degrees right now in Texas. This is bizarre, guys. bizarre. I don't know about you, but I'm not no global warming believer. Some people can call me a conspiracy theorist person, but something's funky about this weather. But I do believe that they can manipulate the weather, and that's on a different topic. We're not going to go down into a rabbit hole. But a lot of weird things have been happening these days. Like you see the plane crashes and stuff like that, all this weird stuff. So this is why you need to be so focused in on yourself, because tomorrow is not promised. Thank God that no one died in that plane crash in Toronto in the snow. I mean, the plane flipped upside down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's fire. I've seen it. But no one died. And just thank God, right? But just weird how these planes are just falling out of the sky. I mean, before you used to not hear no crash, everything's safe, and now everybody's kind of peculiar about riding on these planes now. Always say a prayer before you hop on the plane. I always do. Before the lift off, when we land, I thank God. I pray to God that He guides the pilot's hands. He focuses his vision. He clears the skies for us. Because when you're driving, you're in control, right? But things could happen to where passengers on the other side or other people in vehicles could hit on to you and crash. Or just like a motorcycle, right? Motorcycles not dangerous by driving it. What's dangerous is everybody else around you that don't pay attention to you. This is why you have to have a fast muffler. And let me get to my point real quick. And this is why you gotta have things to be able to hear and see you. Right? I don't know where I'm even going off with this topic, but what I mean is, once you start figuring out who you are, true confidence in yourself. Confidence isn't about big muscles. It's not about you screaming, you lifting heavy weights. True confidence comes from within. Females could actually feel your presence, your confidence. You don't have to even say it. You don't have to even speak it. You know that guy that walks in the room, you can just feel his aura. He doesn't have to say too much, but everyone knows that he's the man. Or like 50 Cent or Taylor Swift, they walk in the room and everyone puts them on a pedestal. Oh my gosh, you're so amazing, blah, blah. And now what she does is this. What they do is this. They put you into the category of a fanboy. Just like you, being in the friend zone, being the ex-boyfriend. This is why you gotta stop putting them first and start putting yourself first. It's time to change, men. This month has gone by so fast already this year. We're already past February, in the mid-February. We're already past that. Isn't that nutty? Time is slipping away so fast. So take care of yourself, men. Focus on your mind. Focus on your spirit. Focus on your health and your strength. And then focus on the women and whatever you need to do. Yes, life can get lonely, but like I mentioned, there comes a time where us men, we have to go through these times of being alone. Like, I've been divorced for a long time. Probably about like 6 years. 6 years now. And it's been a good time for me to learn who I am. I know they say, what's your name? Who are you? And you might say, oh, my name is Jerry. But Jerry is just a name that your mama gave you. But who actually are you? When you tear everything off, when you strip everything out of you, when you're sitting there naked by yourself, who are you? This is a question you might have to ask yourself. This is a question you might have to sleep with. But I promise you, once you figure out that answer, start believing in yourself. If you feel like you can talk in the front of a camera without messing up, without stuttering, without having a script, without having to pause it, you can. I mean, I'm Asian, guys. English is my second language. I used to be that dude. I used to be the guy that tried to read in class, in English reading class. I used to rehearse what I would read before I would have to read it out loud, just so I wouldn't mess up any words. And I still do that in church class to try to make it sound perfect, make it sound like I know how to read, know how to pronunciate these words. But all it took me to do is just practice a little bit, learn a little bit, fail a little bit. A lot of us, we don't want to fail. A lot of us, we don't want to get rejected. A lot of us, we don't want to be alone. But you're going to have to. To be a man, it takes time. You know, and this is before I land the plane. And if anybody ever watched 500, or excuse me, 300, they put the little boys, they put the little babies inside by themselves, hunting in the jungle, fighting, learn how to kill, become strong, become like men, learn how to survive and thrive and strive. And this is how life really is. If you don't know how to learn to be by yourself, it's going to be draining. It's going to be tough for you to be with the pack of wolves, because they're going to outlead you. This is why you need to build yourself and then go have the fun. But right now shouldn't be no time to party. No time to go backwards while you're brokenhearted. Focus on yourself, men. It's time for change. It's time for some change. And if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's go, men.